We're asked here to evaluate a couple of exponentials. And when we do this, there are two basic techniques. Apart from the exponential laws, there are two basic things we're going to do. The one technique we're going to use here is called equating the powers. And we'll have a look at that one first. So by equating the powers, our idea is that we want to get 3 to the power of something equaling 3 to the power of something. So what we're aiming for is something that looks like 3 to the power of something equals 3 to the power of something, and that's our goal. And if we keep that in mind, I can consider that 81 is the same as 3 to the power of 4. So I could say, therefore, 3 to the x minus 1 equals 3 to the power of 4. And therefore, x minus 1 equals 4. So therefore, x equals 5. And we've solved that in just a couple of steps. The other technique is to make a quadratic. So I'll write that here. So we create a quadratic and we make a substitution. Now, you don't always have to make a substitution if you're feeling really confident, but I quite like to do that. So what I'll do is I'll rewrite this as a quadratic. Now, what I will say is we also need to keep in mind that 9 to the power of x is the same as 3 squared to the power of x, which equals 3 to the 2x, or 3 to the x times 2, or 3 to the power of x squared. And it's this idea that 9 to the power of x equals 3 to the power of x squared that will be useful for us. And we're going to use that to rewrite my equation as 9 to the power of x equals 12 times 3 to the x minus 27, as therefore 3 to the power of x squared minus 12 times 3 to the power of x minus 27 equals 0. Now I'm going to do my little substitution, and I'll let a equal 3 to the power of x. And as I say, you don't have to do this if you're feeling really comfortable, but it certainly helps me. And then I'm going to get a quadratic that says a squared minus 12a minus 27 equals 0. So therefore, a minus 9 and a minus 3 equals 0. And so a equals 9 or a equals 3. But remember that a equals 3 to the power of x. So I could say, well, so therefore 3 to the power of x equals 9, and therefore x equals 2. Or 3 to the power of x equals 3, and therefore x equals 1. And now I've solved that by saying x can equal 1 or x can equal 2. And that will be met with joy and delight from the examiner. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe or like. Thanks.